I was about to throw away these watercolors and jelly prints that I had made, but then I turned them into tiny collectible little art cards that are really, really kind of beautiful. We all know the struggle. We have tons and tons of old watercolor paintings that we don't use and stacks of jelly prints that are just waiting to be made into collage. But I recently discovered something that completely changed a little bit of how I work. ACEO Art, which stands for Art Cards, Editions, and Originals, and combining that with mixed media collage. And now we can turn these little, tiny little paintings that we might have thrown away and make something different. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut these up and pick the ones that I like and start collaging on top of them. I sorted through my stack of watercolors and I tried to find pieces that might look good abstract in a 2.5 by 3.5 inch space. So here I am cutting these down with my paper trimmer. Super easy to do. Most of these watercolor paintings were done on 5x7 paper, so they make almost perfect 4 small little paintings from each one. Now I'm just kind of picking out my favorites, deciding which ones I want to use for collage. I'm not going to do all of these today, but I do recommend, if you're going to try this technique, to cut everything at once so you're not constantly pulling out your trimmer. You just get a bunch of cards together so you can start collaging. I like these circles, so I'm just kind of ripping them up and placing them on the paper. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them at this point, but I'm kind of just tearing up shapes to add to the collage. Here I use my scissors a little bit, and you can see I'm having a problem. This is tissue paper, so it's a little thinner than the medical exam paper, and I believe that these are Caran d'Ache crayons on the tissue paper. Here's another collage that I did. This is on medical exam paper, which I like a whole lot better, as you guys know. But here I'm just putting down, again, just some little scraps here and there. Not really worrying about the composition at this point. I'm going to worry about that when I get to the next step. Squirting out some gloss medium here in my little bowl so that we can adhere these to the page. I'm starting with the black marks first because I kind of want to see the graphicness of it. And I really love how these first layers start taking shape. I decided to work on these in a vertical format rather than the way that I painted them, which was horizontal, because I really wanted to challenge myself to not see the landscape and to just think of these as abstract colors on a page. And turning them upside down and switching the orientation really helps with that. So I'm just going to continue on here, adding more marks and fighting with this tissue paper. And there's a reason why I don't use tissue paper very often, because it is a fickle beast and sometimes it rips and sometimes it tears. But I had a pretty good success here. I really like this piece of paper I put down here. This is a little close-up of what I'm doing. I really liked the circles cut in on this paper, made for some really, really interesting marks that I would probably never make if I were just drawing them. But now that I see them, I can't unsee them. So now I'm going to add in more of the collage. This is the piece that was on medical exam paper, printed on a jelly plate with acrylic. These papers are going to be a little bit more transparent because I'm using the gloss medium, and then I'm spritzing them down with a little bit of water to make them go a little bit more transparent. And I really like the colors in these. I think they complement the pieces that we already have pretty well. And yeah, just putting them down, adding a layer of gel medium, trying to think now more about composition and what I'm doing here. Then I decided that I should add some white. So I'm mixing up a white with 2 little drops of Nico Azo Gold to make this sort of creamy yellow color. And now you can really see the pieces starting to come together. They look less like landscapes and more like abstract pieces, which is kind of what I was going in for. I'm scratching back in here with my palette knife to kind of create some dynamic marks and to show those layers underneath. I really liked what this neutral color added, this neutral white, what it added to the pieces. Just a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of space, another layer. So we're on what, layer 3 now of adding in these little colors and collages. The one thing I will say is that it's kind of hard to work on something this small, but you can't do too much. And that's something that I have struggled with forever, is I want to make all the marks and put all the things on all the papers. And you just can't do that with tiny pieces. You really have to think about minimalist and bigger shapes so that you don't get all closed in, because it can be very easy to make too many marks and close everything down into the center. And we really want to keep that expansive, like the idea of these being a bigger piece that's kind of going off the page. And that's why I started making these little sort of, I don't know, half circles, little shapes that kind of go off the page to kind of give you that idea and that feeling of infinite space. I'm coming in with a little bit of yellow ochre in the Mirabeau crayon, just adding some marks and bringing some of that yellow back. I didn't do too much of this. I just wanted to add just a little bit more color to these pieces, just to give a little pop. Nothing crazy. But I think it really worked. I was going to add a brighter color, but I kind of like the idea of the white being the brightest color, and I didn't want to detract from that. And in a minute here, you're going to see why, because we're going to add our last marks, which are with the stencil and a black Mirabeau crayon, to kind of just give us that last little bit of pop of detail that we might need to really bring these pieces together and ground them a little bit. I like this little stencil. So here we have all of our 9 cards laid out. I think they came out pretty cool. I like the black marks that I put in with the stencil. I like that you can still see a lot of the original pieces in here, which is nice. The collage is really fun. The black lines especially are really kind of funky and cool because they're kind of whimsical. I really like the scratching back into the wet paint, into the white wet paint to add some marks. Yeah, so overall, I'm pretty happy with these. Let me know in the comments. Is it something that you would try? It's a great way to use up your collage papers and those old watercolors that you're never going to use, that you might want to throw away. Why not make some little tiny art and see what you can do with it? Practice or sell them or do whatever you'd like. It's a super fun activity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.